So many, yo, so many, yo, so many lies. Look in my eyes, they know I'm the truth. Knocking them down every time I step in the booth. We ain't gotta lie, they know we the vibe, we living in proof. Young conscious, shoot my life a movie, I live in a spoof. Ain't no sticking around, I'm on the move, I'm checking the dudes. Yeah, it's only us two, so you know we copping that coupe. We on the roof, smoking dope, look at the view. Yeah, we used to chill on the stove, now we out here breaking the news. It ain't shit you.
All right, so Bloody Sunday is the 60th anniversary marked in Selma with remembrances and concern about the future. Bloody Sunday occurred on March 7th, 1960. A lot of shit happens in 65. 1965, when voting right marchers were violently confronted by law enforcement on the Edmund Pettus Bridge in Selma, Alabama. The march was a response to the refusal of white officials to allow black Alabamians to register to vote and was spurred by the unaliving of Jimmy Lee Jackson. That's my uncle's name, for real. His name is Jimmy Lee. Let's see here now. A voting rights activist. The event played a crucial role in galvanizing support for the U.S. Voting Rights Act of 1965. The anniversary serves as a tribute to those who fought for voting rights and highlights the ongoing struggle of equality. Participants, including marchers from the original event, reflected on their determination and the impact on their actions on civil rights in the U.S. and globally. There are growing concerns about new voting restrictions and efforts by the Trump administration to reshape federal agencies that support democratic processes. U.S. Representative Terry Sewell reintroduced legislation aimed at restoring pre-clearance requirements for the jurisdiction with a history of racial discrimination. The legislation, named after John Lewis, had faced repeated opposition in Congress, with critics arguing that such measures are no longer necessary. Charles Malden, a participant in the original march, recounted the violent response from law enforcement, describing the determination of the marchers despite the brutality they faced. Kirk Carrington shared his experiences of the violence as a young boy and spoke about the unexpected impact of their actions on America. Dr. Verdell Let Dawson expressed concerns about potential federal rollbacks and the implications for Black Americans, emphasizing the importance of federal support in achieving justice and equality. The commemoration highlights despite progress, the fight for voting rights and equality continues, with fears of regression to conditions reminiscent of the 1950s. Activists stress the need for renewed commitment to civil rights and importance of federal oversight to protect against discriminatory practices. Because they lining it up, y'all. They fucking lining it up, so we will be fucked over. And I ain't got time for that shit. We ain't doing it. So moving on. Let's see. Let's look into some more history. Now we're going to switch over to the internet. And already it's fucking up. Because what we about to do is look into the history of soul legend Bobby Womack. If you don't know who Bobby Womack is, you need your ass whooped, because I'm pretty sure somebody, be it a comedian, an ancestor, an elder, somebody to mention this man's name. So let's check this out. The lifetime and villain era of soul legend Bobby Womack. I'm telling you right now, if we can't learn Black history in school, I'll watch my mouth. I'll watch my mouth and I'll teach it. So the Womack brothers, there they go. Damn, there was a lot of them. I only thought there was one. Bobby Womack was born on March 4th, 1944 in Cleveland, Ohio, the son of Naomi Womack, a church organist, and Friendly Womack. Why did they name that man Friendly? A steel worker and musician. Bobby was the third of 5 boys who dad would later turn into a gospel singing group, the Womack Brothers. Why did they name that boy? Damn, that guy's no. Never mind. I'm gonna be quiet, because he looked like some relatives of mine too. A big break. Can I see the picture? Can I see the? Okay, there you go. There you go, Bobby and the Valentinos. In 1953, Bobby and his brothers got their big break during a gig opening for the gospel group the Soul Stirrers. Their act impressed the group lead singer Sam Cooke, who would eventually help the brothers transition their act from gospel to R&B and lead a deal with Cook's record label SAR Records. That's a messed up name. The group, with Bobby as their lead singer, changed their name to the Valentinos. Was that their last name? How you get Womack and Valentino? Okay. It's all over now. This is a video. I'm not playing it because I ain't got money like that. Bobby and his brothers had modest success on R&B acts. One of their most popular songs was 1964's It's All Over Now, which Bobby Crow wrote with his sister-in-law Shirley Womack. Fun fact, the song was covered by the Rolling Stones later that year and went to become the group's first #1 hit. How the hell you go? See, I'd have been pissed off. How the hell you gonna sit up there, I make a song, and you come out the same year? That's just disrespectful. The ultimate betrayal, as always. Oh, Lord Jesus. Bobby Womack was married 3 times, but many say his first marriage was the one that ultimately led to the downfall of his career. Shortly after his mentor, Sam Cooke, was unalive, Womack began spending time with his widow, Barbara Cooke. Womack shocked everyone when he showed up to Cooke's funeral wearing one of his suits and driving. Now that was ignorant. You deserve that shit. Womack and Barbara Cooke got closer, and she eventually asked him to marry her, something Womack wrote about in his 2006 memoir, Bobby Womack, My Story. Bobby, you was wrong for that bullshit right there. Womack and Barbara Cooke, okay. If you promise to give me 5 years, he wrote, I will give you a lifetime. You know, whatever you need to do. I just need to walk. I just need you to walk with me here. Just 3 months after Sam Cooke's death, Bobby Womack married Barbara Cooke on March 5th, the day after his birthday. That's cold-blooded. The day after Bobby Womack's 21st birthday. Ain't that pedophilia? I'm sorry, I wasn't supposed to say that. Ain't that wrong? That's wrong. A target for attacks. Yes, wow. God dang, you was cold-blooded. Damn it. You left yourself hanging. To say that Womack and she's not that pretty and Cooke's relationship was received poorly by fans is a huge understatement. And for those who disapproved, were not shy about letting them know. I would let you know too. According to the New York Times, Womack and Cooke received plenty of hate mail, including a package with a baby doll in a coffin. Ooh, Lord. Fans were worse than they are now, huh? Damn. It gets worse. I believe it. Things didn't last long for Bobby Womack and Barbara Cooke. Barbara left the singer when she caught him having an affair with his stepdaughter. Oh, God, you just dirty. Yes, you heard that right. Bobby was involved with Linda Cooke, the then teenager daughter of Barbara and Sam. He was your mentor, you dirty bastard. Ooh, you wrong for that shit. I can't look at you the same. Ooh. When Barbara got wind of what was going on, she pew-pewed Womack. Should have got him, grazing his head with a bullet. But the story gets even more complicated when Linda married Bobby's youngest brother Cecil in 1977. The two became the musical duo Womack and Womack, best known for their 1983 single Baby I'm Scared of You. I'd be scared of you too. Shit, your family got some fucked up skeleton. Damn, you got some issues, ma'am. Everybody in that damn family needs therapy. God, Jesus. You worse than a fucking Jerry Springer movie. Oh, Jesus. All right. Ooh, a gifted guitarist. Besides being a soulful singer, Bobby Womack was known for his amazing guitar skills. During his career, Womack played for legendary artists including Ray Charles, Aretha Franklin, and Sly Stone. In 1971, he and Gabor, I don't know, composed Breezin', a song that would later be covered by George Benson. Yeah, you nasty. Exactly. You nasty. Oh my God. So now we know who the black Woody Allen is. Now we know. Ew. Womack? Ew. Hindered by drug use. Ooh, maybe you should have started using drugs earlier. Ugh. Although he was just as talented as other popular musicians of the time, Bobby Womack's success was disrupted by ongoing battles with drugs and alcohol. I was really off into drugs, Womack told Rolling Stones in 1984 interview. Blowing as much cuckoo as I could blow, and drinking and smoking, and taking pills, doing that all day, staying up 7-8 days. I showed no shame for the relationship with that child. No, he didn't. Nasty ass family. Stay away from the Womacs. God dang. Hopefully they cleared this shit up because this is wrong. Y'all didn't get enough whoopings or something. Shit. As the 1960s came to an end, Womack set out in pursuit of a solo career. In 1968, he released his first album on Mint Records, Fly Me to the Moon, included a soulful cover of California Dreaming, originally recorded in 1965 by the Mamas and Papas. So now you can't even do your own? All right, sir. Bobby, you fucked up. I don't know how to feel about this. Yeah, that's a curse. Yo ass right here. Shit. Sir, I can't really root for you. In 1972, Womack lent his talent to the soundtrack of Across 110th Street, an action thriller about a young black police officer played by Yaphet Kotto, who is forced to work with an Italian-American officer played by Anthony Quinn, who is set in his ways to solve a murder case in Harlem. I'm already tired just from reading that shit. All right. Well, at least you didn't sleep with nobody in this one. God dang, you dirty bastard. Looking for love? Oh, no, you don't need to look for love. You need to sit your ass down. Whew. In 1974, Womack released his sixth studio album, Looking for Love Again, along with that sounds like a threat. Along with a re-release of the Valentinos' Looking for Love, the album also included the funky track, You're Welcome, Stop On By. You are a male whore. A song that would later be covered by Rufus, featuring Shaka Khan in 1983. Something about somebody named Rufus. I can't say it right. I just put that in Rufus. If you think you're lonely now, yeah, now that I know who sings that, I don't trust your ass at all. I'm perfectly fine at night, you dirty bastard. And then you did it my birth year. In 1981, Womack had another solo hit with the slow jam, If You Think You're Lonely Now. The song reached the top of the Hot Soul Singles chart. Yeah, I'm good with being lonely. You a hoe. I'm good. You nasty bastard. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I don't know what to tell you. Like my mom said, those ornery people, they live long. In 2009, Bobby Womack was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for his contributions to the music industry in a class that included Run DMC and Metallica. You know Run DMC has a priest in there, right? This ain't right. He accepted the honor at a ceremony in his hometown of Cleveland, Ohio. They should have whooped your ass. That's just. I'm glad she at least took a shot at your ass. That's so gross. I can't get over that. I can't get over it. I done ruined his legacy for myself. Shit. But the truth will come out, and those glasses don't look right on you, sir. You're not even handsome. Shit. Bobby Womack passed away on June 27, 2014 at age 70. The cause of death was not released at the time, but he had been battling Alzheimer's disease, cancer, and the effects of drug use. His estate posted a tribute to Womack on Instagram this week on what would have been his 81st birthday, writing, "We miss him daily, and we thank everyone for continuing to listen to his beautiful music. He left us with, see you at church, Bobby." I don't know how to feel about this. I honestly, yeah. He did too many dirty ass things for me. I don't feel comfortable with this one at all. That's all I can do is just, I can't do nothing else. Oh, Lord have mercy. Nobody needed to know that about him. Not at all. Not at all. But apparently we moving into some more, we're now into the point where we're going to be looking at celebrities and shit. And it's not that great. It's not that great. So let's look at it. Not at all. Here we go. Lord have mercy.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Now, it's just sad. Suspects identified in fatal pew pew of Texas rapper G Money Little Ronnie. I think it's G Money. And his 5-year-old daughter at a car wash. Something wrong with y'all knucklehead bastards. Why would you do that? It ain't that serious. Okay, so the pew pew occurred on March 3rd, 2025 at Slappy Express Car Wash in Forest Hills, Texas. Ronnie Smith and his daughter were pew pew just the day after celebrating her 5th birthday. That poor baby. She's so cute. Both victims were pronounced unalived at the scene, with Smith's car found riddled with bullets. 2 suspects have been identified: Jacoby Russell, 21, you need your ass whooped, and Adonis Robinson, 24, you need your ass whooped. The suspects allegedly approached Smith's vehicle and opened fire before fleeing the scene. Police have not yet established a motive for the attack. They need their ass whooped. They need to be in prison for life. A life for a life. You don't know that she could have been the next president. It'd be better than what we got now. Ronnie Smith, known as rapper G Money Little Ronnie, was described by his aunt Stella Houston as a good person who did not cause trouble and was a family man. Smith shared a recent Instagram post celebrating Valentine's Day with his daughter, highlighting their close relationship. It's very hard to find a man who will do that nowadays. Jacoby Russell has a history of legal issues, including a recent warrant for arrest related to a pew-pew in December 2023. He don't need to be on the streets. He had previously pleaded guilty to reduced charges in a separate case involving assault. Adonis Robinson has convictions for SA and misdemeanor for failing to identify himself to authorities. He also faced charges related to unlawfully carrying a weapon, which were dropped under a plea deal. Police are continuing to investigate the pew-pew, but the connection between the suspect and Smith remains unclear. I don't fucking care. Why aren't they arrested? Were they arrested? That's all I want to know. Were they arrested? They need to be in jail, these assholes, okay? Something wrong with them. That's just horrible. But apparently he's famous, so I had to put it in the famous area. I was going to put it in the beginning, but then when I found out about Tony Tone. But rest in power, little girl. I'm so sorry you're no longer here, and your daddy was actually a real dad, and that's just horrible. Them little boys need their ass put in jail for life, under the jail. I don't fucking care. I'm all about black unity and shit, but when you're not an asset to this culture. You're not an asset to the movement. You took out a grown man and his kid. Why? What was the point? What the fuck was the point? You obviously saw her, you dirty bastards. Get on my fucking nerves. Anyways, moving on. Still with this shit.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Kendrick Lamar is releasing his comedy film this year. I don't know how I feel about this. I love Kendrick, but I just don't see him as a funny dude. I really don't. I just feel like he's one of those really serious, deep motherfuckers. And if you catch a laugh, you might, and that might not, you'll be nervous. You kind of be nervous. Anyways, the upcoming film is titled Whitney Springs and will be available on Paramount starting July 11th. Dude, don't you know we kind of upset with Paramount? Oh. The story follows a black man interning as a slave reenactor at a living history museum. Who the fuck would have a job like that? Oh, shit. Who learns that his white girlfriend's ancestors once owned his ancestors. The film was originally announced in 2022, making it highly anticipated by fans. Who the hell is anticipating this shit? Oh, Lord have mercy. Kendrick Lamar is confirmed as the primary talent in the film, alongside Chloe East and Celeste Octavia. He has previously engaged in acting, notably portraying a homeless man in the series Power. Lamar has partnered with Trey Parker, co-creator of South Park, to produce the film. Just because the man's married to a black woman, I don't know. Because this shit don't sound right at all. And you gonna, I don't know. Man, you kiss that white lady, I don't know. In an interview, Parker emphasized that Lamar is very involved in the creative process alongside his collaborator Dave Free. Lamar and Free are reportedly working on the film daily, indicating a hands-on approach to the project. The film's concept has generated significant cultural interest and speculation among fans. The narrative touches on important themes relating to race, history, and personal identity, which resonates within current cultural discussion. I don't know how to feel about this. Seriously, it sounds cringe. Okay, it sounds cringe. I finally they made a word. I've been cringing my whole fucking life with certain shows, and this one right here sounds like it's cringe. Okay. All right, I got 30 minutes because I still haven't paid for this program. Fuck that shit. Right now, I'm trying to find a better job. So shit. Anyways, let's move on.